If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. I came up, ooh, I was down. You change up, stay far around me. I came up, ooh, I was down. You change up, stay far around me. Same squad. Drop top, cool guys, raindrops. Big bang plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And on tap tonight, it's the Indiana Fever going up against the New York Liberty. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. This is an important game in the Commissioner's Cup. Both teams have a shot to make the final.
And that adds another layer of excitement to this one. A regular season game with extra importance. Each squad very much alive in the cup race.
And here's Ionescu. Takes the 13-footer. Outside Whitcomb. There's the three. Doesn't go that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Mitchell left side. Pass to Pointer. It's Tiffany Mitchell on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The second chance effort. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play.
For a guard, Tiffany Mitchell does a great job on the glass, and she understands that second chance points are huge.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
Well, there's a lot of great basketball cities in the country. We know that. But there is nothing, and I mean nothing, like playing in New York. There's just something different about playing hoops in the Big Apple.
Now here's Laney. Back to Howard. Laney outside. Over Mitchell. Laney's shot is off, and I gotta admit, I agree with Brian. Basketball in the big city is something special.
Unfortunately, I got to agree with Brian too. If you think about all the great players who've come through this city, how incredible the atmosphere is for Knicks and Liberty games. Games in New York, you know, they are special, and every WNBA player loves playing here.
Now here is Ionescu. Howard up top. Laney. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
The easy look off the pass from Howard. Great awareness. Leads to the bucket.
Pass to Harrison. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell outside. Mitchell outside. Harrison the screen. Again, the miss by the Fever.
Offensively, just 1 of 4 to start. They're still warming up.
Laney outside. Outside Howard. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Fever ball.
Fever ball. Substitution for Liberty. Rebecca Allen. Crystal Dangerfield.
Here's the Fever with the ball.
Sometimes a player just needs the right situation. I mean, just look at Natasha Howard. Since a 2018 trade from Minnesota to Seattle, Howard's career has taken off.
Out to the wing. Here's Pointer, guarded by Dangerfield. They get it again. Harrison gets the bucket.
You want to talk focus. How about Harrison hitting the shot with the contact? That is not easy.
2 minutes.
Here's Ionescu. Pass to Allen. Howard, defended by Harrison. The fader. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And Natasha Howard, the 2018 most improved player in the WNBA.
In a starting role, Howard exploded with the Storm. Given a chance to play more, Natasha Howard has blossomed into one of the best forwards in the WNBA.
And the Liberty call time here.
They got to be concerned with all the missed shots. Every team is going to go through cold streaks. But when you go through those cold streaks, you have to find ways to stay productive.
Yeah, and the coach might be telling them to try to get to the line, earn some points on some freebies, because sometimes the free throw line can be your best friend when the shots aren't falling from the field.
A different look for Indiana. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Dangerfield. Willoughby. Good, and the assist goes to Crystal Dangerfield.
Well, Willoughby has an elite three-point shooting touch, and that does a lot for her team's spacing.
Outside Vivians. Hanks through the screen. And that one's good. Vivians.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Dangerfield outside. Pass to Allen for three. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. And the Liberty with possession here. It's a three-point game. 6 to shoot. Here's Dolson. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
A solid 6'5" player. Dolson has the mentality, more importantly, to be a great big in this league, not fazed by contact.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Smith. Outside Vivians. Screen by Smith. Lets it go from deep. Vivians misses. Dangerfield with it. Got it off in time. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Fever on top, leading by a point. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
Not only is this a key regular season game, it also weighs heavy in the Commissioner's Cup standings.
Yeah, each of these squads has a chance to get into the final. It is a must win if you're talking about the cup race.
Now here's Mitchell. Yep, that goes.
What fire from Mitchell on the drive. Puts her head down and just charges at the hoop.
Pass to Onyenwede. Back to Ionescu. Now Dolson. Back to Ionescu. One up, one down. 2 points with her first shot in this game.
So much improvement in terms of passing the ball for Dolson. She came into the league at about an assist per game, and she has tripled that rate.
Now here's Harrison. Mitchell outside. The 17-footer, good on the jump shot.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Now here's Willoughby. Back to Ionescu. Pass to Hahn. And here's Onyenwede. She nails it, and we're tied up.
Trusting in her shot. Onyenwede ready to train it. She got the feed. Michaela Onyenwere was the 2021 Rookie of the Year, going 6th overall to New York. Michaela excelled during her first year in the Big Apple.
Mitchell with it. Now here's Russell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're picking it up offensively here in the second.
And they've lifted their field goal percentage into the high 50s. They're rolling.
In that rookie season, Onyenwede proved she's going to be a force for years to come.
For any forward that was coming into the league like Michaela, you need that three-point stroke, and she certainly has it. She plays with incredible intelligence, and it really makes a difference on the court.
New York calls timeout. Now Ionescu. Pass to Hahn. Shoots over Russell. From 6 feet out, she nails it. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Mitchell outside. Mitchell outside. Picked by Russell. To the wing on the left. 4 on the shot clock. Steps back and shoots. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound. On offense, here the Liberty. For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by. Mitchell outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Harrison. Mitchell outside. Picked by Russell. To the left side wing. Pointer. The Fever rebound. Back to Mitchell. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. She has 6.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Outside Whitcomb. Ionescu up top. To the middle. And that one's good. On.
It seems like they couldn't get anything to fall in the opening quarter, but things finally are starting to look up.
Yeah, things are starting to look up indeed, Tim. You nailed it. I mean, they're starting to really make amends for their slow start.
And we love it, because guess what? We love offense.
Yeah, I love offense.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Here's Henderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. For Howard. And Laney pulls it down.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the interior. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both teams on the glass.
Now here's Laney. Back to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Anxler. The Fever pull it in. Outside Vivians. Trying to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in.
Vivians.
And so it's New York with it. Dangerfield outside. Laney on the wing. The tray. Here's Hahn. He got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for him. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Kelsey Mitchell, what a contribution.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first two quarters. Here's Pointer, covered by Ionescu. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Gets it to go from downtown. Tonight's game is part of the Commissioner's Cup. So guys, what's the biggest motivation for these players in the Cup?
What about the final game, grand prize money? Every player in the championship game, whether you win or you lose, gets a bonus. But the winning players are going to get a little bit more. So I would say that's great incentive for them.
The Fever with the lead. Pass to Russell. Here's Pointer. And here is Mitchell. Harrison the screen. Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. Harrison gets the bucket.
A player you want to use in the pick and roll. Mitchell has great decision-making abilities. Made the right choice giving up the rock.
Now here's Whitcomb. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. It's hauled in by Harrison.
Yeah, just like me. I can't believe that layup didn't fall. I don't think she can either.
Here's Pointer. Whitcomb defending. Pass to Harrison. Pointer. From deep. New York with the rebound.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely, the basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Now here's Whitcomb. Here's Hahn, guarded by Russell. Now here's Ionescu. Not a lot of room. Count the basket.
Given Ionescu's soft touch around the rim, defenses have to be extra careful about letting her inside.
Well, really from a couple years before Sabrina Ionescu came to the league, we knew she would be the top pick of the draft, but she has had a challenging start to her pro career.
Here's Pointer. Mitchell outside. Shoots. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. A special move before the shot. And unfortunately for Ionescu, her rookie season was difficult.
Well, you start with the 2020 draft. It's a virtual one. You don't get to go in person. And Sabrina had to start her career without fans back in the Wubble. And then game 3 in Bradenton, a bad ankle injury ends her season. So just a nightmare start to her career. Despite all of that, Ionescu has become a star.
Indiana again missing the Liberty Trail. Here's Howard. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ionescu. She's covered by Mitchell. And there's the whistle. That goes on Harrison. That is her first foul of the game. Timeout called the Liberty.
Substitution on the court.
For the lead. And the layup is up and in.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Here's Egbo. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. And that's a foul called on Allen. That's her first foul.
Teams first. First team foul.
Henderson with it. Right side, Vivians. The 3, good on the triple.
They've got a dynamic playmaker in Henderson. I mean, she's got the vision to always spot open teammates.
Pass to Allen. Dolson. Here's Willoughby. That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's lead.
3's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Now here's Davis. For a 3, Victoria Vivians. And it's Dolson with the rebound. And if they time it right, they can end this quarter with a little 2-for-1.
And that's how you really want to end a quarter.
To the paint. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Henderson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Egbo. Here's Smith. Rebound, New York. Now here's Willoughby. She's got 6. Now here's Dangerfield. Here's Onyenwere. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Liberty leading by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return.
Well, I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
And with the accuracy to go along with that vision, she put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That is how you orchestrate.
And welcome back as we get rolling once more. 4th quarter right ahead and what'll be a very well contested game. Pass to Allen. And here's Onyenwere. 3 by Howard. 5 to shoot. Offensive board. And stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Pointer. Harrison. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. It's good, and with that basket, she is now 5 for 9.
It's almost like she was born to score. Mitchell consistently finds a way to put points on the board. What a skill.
And here is Howard, defended by Harrison. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. That's on Isabel Harrison.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
And the first one falls for her.
From 2017 to 2020, in a 4-year stretch, Natasha Howard winning 3 championships, getting her first ring in 2017 with Minnesota, then 2 titles with Seattle in 2018 and 2020.
one falls, so she hits both of them. And it's no coincidence that Natasha Howard has won 3 titles in 4 years.
Well, obviously, defense matters so much in this league, and Howard is a Defensive Player of the Year. Her length has a big effect on opponents, and she's just such a tremendous competitor.
An unbelievable scoring effort from her. It's all because of her, yes, her, that they're still in this game.
Pass to Allen. Howard with the ball, defended by Harrison. Lets it go for 14. Howard can't get it to go. So it's Indiana now. Now Russell. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Dolson. Mitchell, shot's good.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
New York trailing here. Laney outside. Pass to Dolson. Soft touch off the glass.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
Russell with it. Now Mitchell. Here's Pointer. Pass to Mitchell. Pointer. It's tipped. It's stolen by Howard. Now here's Dangerfield. Laney. Dolson with the screen. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
After that breakout season in the 2020 bubble, Manija Laney has become a star in this league.
Manija Laney. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to Harrison. Pointer. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Picked by Russell. From outside the arc. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Down low, deflects the pass. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Mitchell outside. Again, a miss by the Fever. New York in the lead. Up top. She's covered by Mitchell. Back to Howard. And stolen by Mitchell. There's the foul. It's on Howard. That's her first foul.
And the defender didn't get squared up with her feet set.
Yeah, those can be tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Russell. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
This team needed a bucket, and Russell answers the call.
Ionescu outside. Inside. Howard. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
That's a bad, bad miss. I'd like to see her be a little more assertive when she has such good position.
Harrison the screen. Pass to Pointer to take the lead. Cans the 3.
Yeah, a Very nice feed by Mitchell there. She's a team-oriented player who enjoys setting the table for open teammates.
And the Liberty call time here. New York calls timeout.
Calls timeout.
The Liberty with possession here. They trail by 3. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Harrison. And an intentional foul right there.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
I mean, knocked down to 3 or 2, who knows?
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, dependable players like Tiffany Mitchell really lift your team. You can count on her to work hard and produce points.
And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Laney's shot is off. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul, team's first. Third team foul. Shooting for the Fever, Kayla Pointer. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point ball game. From deep 3-point range, and so the Fever take the win. They seem to relish their role as the villains here.
I sense that too. They really did feed off all the negative energy the crowd was directing us. They turned it around and used it to motivate them to close out the win.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.